Where do you feel like you're at right now in Canada? Just how your body's feeling, how you feel confidence-wise?
I'm feeling great right now. It's the first 5 days. I'm getting ready for a big day tomorrow at Heinz Field, full pads. So, it's daily grind. Waking up early morning, coming in, stretching, getting in the tub. Meeting with Coach Parks, watching them from yesterday, just trying to get better every day.
I'm sure you're close with Patrick and Rashad, but with them moving on, did you kind of feel a different sense this year that it's maybe your time?
A little bit, but it was always a blessing just to play behind those guys, just to watching those guys work every day. And now, me, Haba, Deslin, Dayon, Bam, Nate, we all get to step into our new roles now.
What are your impressions of Dayon, what he's done here early?
Dayon's a great player, man. Me and him have battles every day. He's coming to me, asking me stuff, and he's a young guy, so I'm learning stuff from him. He's teaching me different pass rush moves, how to put it run better. Anything I learned from him, we work together perfectly. I think so.
What did you see out of him last year, and I guess how is he different this year than he was?
Honestly, I think he's matured a lot. Coming in last year, I think he really didn't know his role as much now as he does now. I feel like he's definitely been asking a lot more questions, really trying to find out what happens outside of what's in front of him, like what's going on based on position and formation. He's really coming to somebody special.
What makes Coach Partridge a good coach in your mind?
He doesn't let anything slide, in my opinion. And you always know with Coach P, even though you can have 3 sacks, 4 TFLs, he's going to go to the plays that your 6-inch step wasn't right, stuff like that, where you didn't look to the sideline fast enough, you didn't run to the ball. He holds you accountable for stuff that other coaches wouldn't, I think so.
Is that tough to appreciate at first?
Oh yeah, definitely. You come to me and you say I have 4 sacks, you say, dang coach, why you getting on me? He says it's the little stuff, because at the end of the day, once the NFL comes calling, they're going to bring up the mishaps, not the big plays you made.
So along those lines, what's better in your game?
Honestly, I really think I'm really a cerebral player, honestly. If I can say, I really take pride in knowing what's happening before the play. I feel like that's a good thing that I can pass on to other guys.
You had some kind of injury last offseason, right?
Yeah.
And then, do you feel like your physical preparation was different this offseason compared to last offseason?
Oh yeah, definitely. When you come from a position where you have to build your body up, start from ground zero, it definitely takes a toll. And I feel like talking to the strength staff, Coach Stack, Coach D, and Coach T, taking the necessary precautions to make sure you build your body up to make sure you can last the whole season.
You feel like you're stronger now than you were at this point last year?
100%. I feel like I call myself 265 pure destruction. So that's why I call myself. So I'm ready.
What are you seeing from the defensive tackles so far?
It's a battle every day. You blink one time and somebody's popping out. I'm really looking forward to these next couple of days. We put the full pads on. That's when we start making plays, making tackles. So I'm really see what's going to pop out.
What's the difference between this year's defense and last year's group?
Honestly, I feel like this year's defense is more of a lot of guys really trying to find their way. I feel like a lot of guys have a lot to prove because we've had such a dominant defense, and a lot of guys' names haven't been heard yet. So everybody's coming in their role and trying to make a name for themselves.
Who's taken over from a leadership standpoint?
Honestly, I really think it's just the 6-year seniors, Keyshawn, Cam, a lot of those guys, Phil, John Patricia, Chase Pine, a lot of those guys have really stepped up and make themselves known in the defense. Let the guys know we need to follow because they've been here the longest. So.
Pat said you guys got your hands on the football a couple times yesterday. Get any more today?
Yeah, we got a lot of turnovers today. We're trying to punch that ball out, working on turnover drills, so that's one of our main focus, to try to lead the country in turnovers this year.
Who got the ball today?
I remember during the last period, it might have been one of the freshmen punched out. I might have been DeAndre Jules that punched out a fumble recovery. Everybody's working to try to get that ball out. We get the ball back to Kenny, but this offense we got this year, we're going to have to score a lot of points, so I'm excited.